Good morning, welcome to another vlog. So today I am in a bit of a rush and I'm just about to leave the house. I'm getting on a bus and then a train and I'm off to London for the day. I'm going to go to the Museum of Zoology to do some drawing. I'm mostly going just to wait for Craig, he's working in London today, and then I'm going to meet him in the evening and we're going to drive to see some family. So I thought I might as well just have a day in London. It always inspires me to visit, and yeah, I'll take you along with me and show you what I draw and what I see in the museum. I'm in London. I'm in a really nice square. I didn't realise that the Museum of Zoology isn't open until 1 PM, so it's now 12:20, so I'm going to sit here for a bit, but I don't mind because I bought myself some lunch. I have a bagel that I got from a bakery this morning, and an avocado that I'm just going to cut up with a knife and have with the bagel. So I will report back when I go in the museum. Hopefully I'll be able to film in there, I'm not quite sure, but if not, then I'll just be able to show you the pictures that I draw. And I'm really looking forward to just going there and drawing some animals, because that's what I'm best at, I feel, drawing animals. So it's just a shame that they're dead, but at least it means they're nice and still, I guess.
Do you see that these are ocean things?
finished at the museum and I'm now waiting for Craig. Spent about 4 hours in there, I think, and now I'm just waiting for Craig, and then we're going to go to Camden and hopefully find some nice vegan food, maybe pizza or pasta or something like that. But yeah, I'm tired, and also you couldn't eat or drink in the museum, so I'm really dehydrated now.
It's just weeds.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't think did they mean to do it?
Yeah, I think
There's like nettles.
Yeah.
It just looks like moorland, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's like ferns and...
But it looks like it... Yeah, look.
And nettles. Oh yeah, it bites.
It's kind of cool. We should put that in front of our house. Well, don't get another one now and then get double parked.
Craig, point to the one that you're having.
Oh, no, sorry. I'm going to have that one. You're going to have 10 porkies. Thank you very much. That looks amazing. Thank you.
So it's the next day now and we have arrived in Bristol for a weekend with my mum. But before I go, I thought I should just give you a bit of a recap of the end of the day. So I met Craig and then we went to Purezza, which is a really amazing vegan pizza restaurant. There's one in Brighton, we've been to that one, and then I think there's a few in London as well. Amazing fresh pizza, and they make their own vegan cheese. And then we got the train back to where Craig had his car parked, and on the way through King's Cross I saw this vegan ice cream stall. So their ice cream is made out of cashews and it was so creamy and really good. I got it in this like charcoal cone. I haven't had ice cream in a cone for probably like 2 years now, so that was amazing. It was so good. And then we drove to Bristol, so it's quite a late night. I thought I would show you what I did in the museum because it wasn't very much. This is the first page. This is actually supposed to be the head of a baby wallaby, but I think it kind of looks like a baby donkey. I didn't draw it very well. And then also there's the dissected head of a rabbit. And I can't remember what the skull of this was, some sort of little monkey, I think. The museum had a lot of animal specimens in formaldehyde, so a lot of them in jars, and also skeletons, and some of them had been like dissected and had dye put into them so you could see different organs. It's weird because when I was walking around and like drawing things, people were making sad noises like, oh, this is so sad. And for me it wasn't, I didn't find it that sad because these animals were being collected so long ago. They're really old specimens, and it was just normal back then in Victorian times to collect animals to study, and it's part of science. So for me it didn't really make me feel sad. I mean, the current state of what we do to animals is much worse than this museum, I thought anyway. This was quite sad actually. There was this jar of moles, and I did this little drawing of just like across a little section of the jar of moles. I just thought it was very interesting. All these little hands coming out of the darkness, because it was quite like a dark jar, and then there was just these little hands and a little snout. I'll include a picture of the jar of moles. It's kind of cool looking, isn't it? In a morbid way. And then I also drew an elephant shrew I like this one. He's got a lot of character. He's like Mr. Burns. I'm a really slow drawer though, so I was there for about 4 hours and I've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pages done of this sketchbook. A page of frogs. I was trying to speed up and just do some really quick line work. And then this is a warthog skeleton. Half finished, because I got bored. This was when I was pretty tired and dehydrated, so I kind of rushed it a bit, but actually, maybe it's one of my favourites. It was very busy, lots of kids coming in because there's an activity you can do. You go around with the clipboard and find all the different animals, so it was quite busy. And usually when I'm out drawing or painting in public, I really get very irritated by people being close to me. I just want to keep my sketchbook like really close to my chest and not have anyone look or watch what I'm doing. But I decided that attitude wasn't serving me very well, so instead I just kind of smiled to myself whilst I was drawing. That sounds really weird, but if you do yoga with Adrian, you know, sometimes she says turn up the corners of your mouth, like when you're in like a really hard pose, because it kind of makes it easier to hold the pose. And so I just did that, and it kind of released all of the irritation that I felt about being close to people drawing. And it was like I was pretending to be friendly, and then I felt more friendly. So if you're someone who hates to draw out and about because you don't like people seeing what you're up to, just pretend that you don't mind, and then it helps with any irritation you feel, and also just helps you enjoy the moment more. So that's my tip. But yeah, we're gonna go have a nice day out in Bristol today. Going to go to some art galleries and stuff. Maybe I'll film a bit of that. I don't know if I will. If not, thanks for watching this video, and I will see you again very soon for more content. Subscribe if you're new. Let me know if you've been to the Museum of Zoology and what you thought about it. Yeah, we're off to enjoy a day in Bristol. See you later.